So, and the virus, it sort of continued to wear on him, his body. So, Scarecrow it's like he had powers, but he was sort of withering away. And the same machines he used to fly, after a while, it's like he needed to be inside of the machine to exist. So it's like he's himself, but after a while, since it's this virus, he started to he just got soft. It's soft, kind of like an insect, right? And the machine outside of him was sort of an exoskeleton that he was always inside of. So that's Scarecrow right there. He could fly with the machine, and with the powers he had inside of him, he could do other things. Always against Powrman. Right? Pangea, okay, not as ability-wise as Powrman and all, or even this other guy, Scarecrow. More human than the other guys, but still having technology. At various times, he'd encounter Powrman. You know what your problem is, Powrman? Okay, what was Pangea's thought? To take over the world. That's why he called himself Pangea, because he wanted to take over the world. And then the next guy, Scarecrow, did not want to take over the world. He just wanted to destroy the world, right? One guy wants to take over the world, and the next guy wants to destroy the world. And then Powrman, from this episode to another episode, is constantly trying to stop both of them. So it bounces from this guy to another guy as being the main rival in this episode, if it's a cartoon, if it's a comic book, to another, right? They'd have people to help them, of course. They'd have, like, sidekicks, evil minions. Pangea would sometimes say, you know what, Powrman? Evil is simply relative. What you call evil, there is no definite evil. Powrman, you know what your problem is? You need a girl. You know what your problem is, Powrman? You need a girl. I mean, Powrman already had, but no, he'd say some real disrespectful, harsh things to Powrman, like, you need a girl. The next, I remember when you were just Daniel John Campbell and that charity nonsense, right? Okay, next time they donate some of that money, because, okay, he'd still look like a regular person. He'd still look like a regular human being, but these nanobots would allow him to have, like, all these great powers. He'd still look like a regular person, right? But when danger is near, when this happens, when that happens, he becomes Powrman, right? And the theme song, or the theme tune would be let's say you know what your problem is, Powrman? You need a girl. Because Pangea would have girls, so he's like, to manipulate the guy, to deceive the guy at times. Next time, so I know you're Daniel John Campbell. He would not follow around Daniel John Campbell, Daniel, right? He would not follow that guy around. It would be difficult for him to get close. He'd be all over the place looking to take over the world, and then Powrman would have to come along to stop that. Cause somebody just called me that not too long ago, Daniel, right? I think that's how Pangea would be saying it. I think that's exactly how Pangea would not be saying, come on, man. I remember you were Daniel John Campbell. You'd be like Daniel, right? You know what your problem is? You need a girl. How about the next time you in this whole charity thing? Some of the money you need to live. Okay, when you collect some of that money, when people help you out, just tell me, and we'll take you to this place called Back Road. We'll find you a nice girl, right? That's your problem. You know that's your problem. You know, hey look Pangea. Hey look Pangea. I don't care what you're just trying to take over the world, right? Um, and I'm not going to allow you to do anything like that. You understand? That's not going to happen. So episode after episode, it continues. Powerman versus Pangea, or they could be lesser villains. Powerman versus Scarecrow, or maybe like sidekicks or minions of Scarecrow. Sometimes you have like this or that villain pop up out of nowhere, and and the story continues. So, no copying of somebody else's fables, fantasies, science fiction stories. That's just black. This is completely different. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.